Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweights. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. With this style we're seeing here tonight, Teddy, of him being a counter-puncher, how important is it to have patience, to just, wait for that chance, wait for that opportunity?
Well, you have to have that temperament if you're a counter-puncher, because if you're not patient, you're going to get anxious, you're going to come forward. Guess what? You're not a counter-puncher anymore. Now you're an aggressive fighter. So you have to be able to lay back, kind of like being a good hitter in baseball. You stay in that box, and you wait for that ball to move. You wait for it to show you when it starts to break. Then you get your wrists around. Then you swing. Well, you have to wait for the guy to come. Then you make a miss. Then you hit him.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Lion. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Halfway through round number one. The Lion's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. The Lion's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. A flush hook scores well for him. The Lion's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Count down the final moments of this round. The Lion's putting forth a great combination there. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
With the left of the head there. Good job snapping out that jab.
If you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Up top with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Combo lands to the head. Lion's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The Lion's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Good counter punch. Solid left hand to the head. He has his target. He lands a straight right. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball, everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well, but basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. 10 seconds remaining in this round. He scored well after being hit himself. The Lions going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. And that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just being overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Now he ties up there. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. The Lions giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Lions' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good right hand. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Clean shot with the right. The Lions' combination punching is working well here. Good return fire that time. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Scored well up top. The Lions' right hand scores well that time. Now there's the jab. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Oh, that's a huge power shot to the head by the Lion. Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. Start of round 4, I was trying to listen into what was told to him after the third round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
Yeah, well, one of the things that he could be told, and I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Lion. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customano used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Now, this fighter, when he's been in Dottie's jab, when he's been short and somebody's jab, as you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him.
And he walked right into it.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. You see him holding on. The Lion's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Halfway through this round. Lions doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and punches. The combination lands. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punches.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
In a later stage of the fight like we have right here, when you see one guy consistently getting hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
Move your head.
Ties up on the inside. The Lions' defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Big uppercut right on the mark. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And now he scores well with the straight right. Lions doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, the punch stats prove it, but obviously, listen, if you're going to work more than the other guy, you're going to win the round.
Yes, you are. Usually, as long as those punches have eyes, as long as they're getting into scoring areas, clean shots.
Parries the punch, puts one in there. The Lions done a really nice job of being able to land that back power hand. He's coming in with that straight punch and really scoring well.
Yeah, well, he's getting a little bit of help because his opponent keeps leading with hooks in front. The old timers would always say, don't lead with a hook from too far in front because the straight punch will find its way inside it.
He engages in the clinch. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. The Lions scoring with that right hand. Eddie, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
The Lions putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Fires right back at him. A big hook to the head by the Lion. combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Lyons impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gets a left. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Well, you can mark down another round for him there with his precise, accurate punching. What does his opponent have to do?
He has to feint a little bit. Feinting is the kryptonite to timing. It throws it off. You know, you feint and you're going to throw something, you don't throw it. And then he makes a move, then you throw it. Feint. That's the key.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see. Look at that! Unable to survive that shot. He's on the floor. One, two, three, four, five, six. The ref stops the fight. The Lions corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. By way of knockout, your Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.